Concerns about how your taxpayer dollars are being spent following a proposal to pay Tampa's police chief nearly $250,000 every year for 3 years after his planned retirement. 10 Investigates' Emerald Morrow is staying on top of this story, and she is here with us in the studio. And Emerald, how would all of this break down? How's this going to happen?
Well, Courtney, that is a great question, and the answer is through a city contract. It was a tiny blurb on today's agenda with a huge price tag, but the city attorney pulled this as concerns grew about lack of transparency. So the question is, how did we get here? Tampa Police Chief Bercaw is set to retire in September, and records show he's going to get about a $96,000 pension plus a whole lot more through the state's deferred retirement option program, otherwise known as DROP. But enter this proposal from the city of Tampa. Records show the city wants to keep him as police chief after he's retired from being police chief. Yes, you heard that right. And the city wants to pay him an additional $241,000 a year for 3 whole years to do it. That's not all. He'd also get benefits and raises based on the cost of living and performance reviews. So at the very least, we're talking a minimum of $723,000 on this contract alone. One lone council member spoke out this morning saying the public should have been more informed on this conversation.
This process was badly conceived by the administration. I hope that next time the administration has more transparency and includes the public, and I hope they focus on collaboration rather than hiding things.
And for context, this very same thing happened under former Mayor Bob Buckhorn. The city approved a 6-figure contract for then Chief Jane Castor, who upon retirement received about $500,000 from JOP plus a $113,000 annual pension. And in an email to council members, the city attorney said she withdrew the request to give them more time to review this proposal. She said they will revisit this conversation at a later date. We'll keep you posted. In studio, Emerald Morrow, 10 Investigates.
And over the years, 10 Investigates has told you about a variety of state workers who have received both their retirement benefits through DROP as well as a paycheck. This includes former Pinellas County Sheriff Jim Coates, former Hillsborough County Sheriff, Chief Deputy Clerk Dan Klein, and even former Pinellas deputies who came back to work. We're going to let you know what happens with Chief Bercaw.